This is my second time filming this because literally my camera decided to go haywire. And I'm like, there are too many weird things happening. It's always in this room, in my magical cat room. So I think I need to cleanse this space. I think it needs a really good deep cleansing, and maybe I'll light my St. Michael candle because we had that one, people said they thought it was either dust or a spider. And I'm like, if it was dust or a spider, I would have been able to see that with my eyeballs, not just on the camera. And later on, when I came back and tried to refilm things, or, you know, ever since then, it hasn't come back. So I don't think it was a smudge on the lens or anything like that. No clue. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent. Then we had the lights flickering before, I think that was Vlogmas 2. And now my camera literally just decided to go haywire. It said the memory card was messed up. I've never had issues with that. It like turned itself off while it was on, and then when I turned it off, it turned itself back on. So I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I need to communicate with whatever is in this office and tell it to leave me alone and leave my house if it's gonna be like this, because that was weird and annoying, and I already had like 10 minutes of footage of me explaining to you what's going on this week. So thanks, Spirit, you asshole. Anyways, hello. My name is Sophie. I'm the Midwest Magician. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Today is another vlog, and somehow I managed to get the week of Christmas off, which is incredible. However, since it has been so busy at work, I've been kind of busting my butt to make sure that my team is set up for success while I'm gone. Pairing that with feeling a little under the weather for the past couple of weeks. I don't know what's going on or going around, but it's been my throat. I've been really congested, but it hasn't been like a full-blown cold situation or a flu, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But those two things paired together, I was kind of just focusing on getting to the vacation and not necessarily what I was going to do while I had time off. So we're going to explore my options together. There are a lot of little odds and ends that like I've been either putting off or not able to do. Like I have decks to review, I have books that I want to read and need to get out for different publishers. So definitely I'm going to get that going. I have a different format that I think I'm going to do for the decks specifically. I'm not sure if I'm gonna follow the same format for books. I might still do dedicated big videos for those, but we'll get into that later because there is going to be a Q&A, and that's kind of one of the questions what I'm gonna do for the channel for the future. So we will get there. We'll talk about that later. But I think for today, I'm going to start my day by going to the bookstore. It's not super close, but since I have the time, I'm gonna go over there, peruse a little bit. I definitely have to get myself a planner. I know that it's like trendy right now to be like, I'm switching to an analog lifestyle. But honestly, I am so sick of my phone. I'm so sick of being run by my phone. I definitely use it for my Discord and things like that, but I'm so sick and tired of being glued to it. So what I've been doing lately, when I get home from work, I've been turning on an old movie, usually from Tubi because they're free, and I've been cooking dinner with a movie on in the background and just pretending like my phone doesn't exist. Like basically when I'm getting home, I'm trying to act as if my phone is a landline rather than a social device, social media device, I should say, which doesn't always work 100% of the time. I do find myself stuck in doom scrolls, and I'm trying to get better about that. So I want a planner so I can use that instead of my phone calendar. I feel like it'll make things feel a lot more intentional too, which if you're new to the channel, I do talk a lot about intentionality within my practice, and I want to bring that into just regular life too. So I'm looking for a planner. I also want to see if I can find a vinyl that I like. I've been trying to build up my collection slowly but surely, so we'll see if I find anything that I enjoy. And then this evening I have a live stream with Selena from Essence of the Moon, so I need to prepare myself for that as well. I've never done a live stream before. I'm a little bit nervous. I think that I'm very socially awkward. Maybe I'm not, but like in my head, that's what I've told myself for so many years. So I'm really trying to get out of that mindset And I think by doing live streams and collaborations with other creators, that'll help me feel less awkward. So if you're another YouTuber or creator and you're watching my channel right now and you want to collab with me, send me an email. I have my Gmail listed in my description. I would love to work together or make a video together or something fun like that. I'm down. Let's figure it out together. But at this point, I feel like I'm rambling. Let's go to the bookstore. Let's find a cool planner. I don't know if it'll be witchy or just regular. I don't really care. Get a record and maybe a book. We'll see. We'll see. The world's our oyster this whole week, but let's go to the bookstore and I'll check in a little bit. Our bookstore mission was a success. I ended up getting For Emma Forever Ago by Bon Iver, and I did find a planner. It's not super witchy, there's a moon on the front, but there's not really any witchy stuff within it. Now that the record is spinning and the vibes are feeling good, I figured it would be a good time to banish whatever has been hanging out in my magical cat room. So to start, I'm making my own little cleansing bundle. I'm using cedar, rosemary from my garden, as well as some lavender from my garden. By some Christmas miracle, the Vintage Christmas Tarot by Hattie Thorne arrived in my mailbox. It came from all the way across the pond, so I was not expecting this to come before Christmas. I am super excited to check it out. It looks very vintage and Victorian. I figured it would be fun to pull a few cards just to get an idea of the energy for the year ahead. I ended up pulling the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. My takeaway from this reading is that it sounds like 2026 is going to be a very positive and fulfilling and joyful year. These cards also tell me that it's going to be a very fast-moving year. It sounds like I'm going to be needing to root myself in kind of mental clarity and make sure that I have very clear communication, but the main takeaway is that there are some exciting things and opportunities on the horizon that ultimately bring a year of joy. To wrap up this year's Vlogmas, I wanted to show you how I do the 12 wishes ritual. Thank you so much for spending Vlogmas with me. I had a great time with this little series. If you made it to the end of the video, can you leave a little candle emoji? I love to see who watches all the way to the end. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye.